now he couldn't give me another child. So we had an arrangement, me and him, for me to marry someone else in order to have the child that I wanted the way we planned. Because we had our kagiso, so we wanted our karabo.
Okay.
So to have karabo, I had to get married to someone else. Then that's when I went to a polygamy.
Hey?
I was a second wife. Me, I've done it all, Shem.
My sister, you're dropping a bomb. So you got yourself a second husband?
Yes. But
also
I was a second wife.
So you were in a polygamy and a polyandry at the same time?
Yes.
Okay, no, let me close my mouth. Continue.
How else was I going to have another child? Because we wanted a child. How was I going to have another child? I cannot date these young boys who want to play because you have a child. They want to play.
Is it like a cultural thing, or it's just a personal decision that you guys made? Like,
it was the personal reason that we.
So it's got nothing to do with culture.
No.
Okay.
No, and remember, people they didn't know. It was
Wait,
just
my sister.
our thing.
So when these ones start laughing, they can see what I'm shocked. So how did you get married to this second guy when you're still married to the first guy? Like,
remember, I was married in Uganda.
Okay.
So in South Africa, it was a traditional wedding. It was the lobola.
It was not registered at Home Affairs.
It was not registered. So I am still mapena.
So the second husband, was the marriage now registered?
No, I'm a second wife. It's another lobola. They made money ngami. Hey, wena. So they accepted the lobola number 2, ekhaya. Bengangifuni benjalo, balithatha ilobolo lesibili.
Mara, they knew that you had not broken up with the first husband.
Yeah, they knew. It's my business. Mina, I do what I want. And it's my arrangement and him. Anybody else, where do you enter?
Okay, so this four. Wait, so my sister, how's the arrangement of this polyandry and polygamy situation?
Okay, Luanga was staying in Centurion.
Okay.
So me now I was in Pretoria. I was in Boksburg.
Okay.
And the arrangement, me getting to this married guy, who is also late. Hey, the way I celebrated when he died.
Ha!
Yeah, because so, yeah. So the guy, we dated for 6 months, and then finally, this 90-day rule girl, no cookie jar and stuff. So after 6 months, okay, then immediately introduced me to the first wife. So
She accepted.
yes.
Did she have a choice, or it's one of those wives that are just gonna be pushed around?
So when remember the guy was moneyed. I was always with the guys who are up there, like never there.
Okay.
Yes, because my first husband up there, so this one had to also, you understand? So he was moneyed. So the wife, being the wife, they indoda ifuna ukuthatha omunye umfazi, and unfortunately I think I was not the first girl that she brought to the wife. So I will tell the wife, nginemali, so I can do anything. When you've never worked. So when so the wife accepted me, and not accepting me, she was like, oh, this girl, she's so young. You understand? So I will tell this girl to make a baby because they only had one child. And I bega udedi na ibega mdala shem. That's why umntana mengithanda ukuthi umkhulu kaKarabo. You understand? So he was old. You understand? So sorry.
So my sister, how did you manage? Like, you had 2 husbands.
Yes. Then this one was.
Are the husbands not fighting? Like, are they not having?
Mina is with this one. We had an arrangement. So remember him. He cannot give me a baby. So Yena, he's in Centurion. So Mina, I'm in Boksburg, and the arrangement says he and stuff. The arrangement would see this one. He's gonna be in my house Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Sunday he goes. Then because of work and stuff. Then galamalanga ulagim.
So, Maramus, my sister, it seems like your second marriage is flourishing more than your first marriage now.
Yeah, mara sisayiqhuba lento si-right.
So you are coping both?
Si-right. Umyeni wami loyana.
Wait, is the second husband aware of the first one?
Yes.
Everybody is aware of everybody.
Yeah, but akafuni ukuthi ngihambise umntanami ngimmikise kubabakhe.
Why?
Because another thing ukuthi loyana angithi he knew ukuthi I love that man. But he didn't know ukuthi what's our arrangement. But mina I'm here to make a baby here and then go back. Yes.
Okay, so he didn't want you to go back after making the baby.
No, after then the wife accepting me, she was the one encouraging me ukuthi hey iba nomntwana yana in her head ukuthi lo mntwana usesemncane, you understand? As soon as athola lo mntwana engimfunayo ngizomthatha lo mntwana. So in her head ukuthi she always wanted the girl. When she found out I'm pregnant with the girl, they're like, okay, une firstborn yakhe umfana, then lo mntwana lo kuzoba wakhe. So me, I'm staying with my son and our helper, and then we go and see that one in Centurion with my son. I'm taking my son. We are good. I'm pregnant, heavily pregnant. Everything is fine. Even when remember when we were doing 5 years birthday here, my son, I was 10 months pregnant.
Okay.
Because my daughter was born in May, and this one birthday and go February. So was heavily pregnant. So senzela mfana wami iphathi ye 5 years. So ngiyamtshela ngithi lalela ke baba, umyeni wami uyeza manje.
My first husband, yam. So my sister, you have a picture of all four of you in one picture.
Umyeni wami uyeza manje. So magafika imoto yakhe mayima eyakhe iyahamba. That time I'm carrying heavily pregnant ngengane yakhe. So bekuclear asingalwi. My husband usendleleni uyeza. Now futhi yabona now uyama, so phuma masinyane baba sangena nge drive through uhambe.
Mara, must they know each other in their arrangement?
Yeah, mara why mele babe boy too.
So when I and then Ndlunkulu on the other side, you are never in the same room at the same time?
Oh, sinondlunkulu, yes, leyo right. Lena iyami.
Oh, my sister.
No, this one is mine. Khale sami isicathulo ngithi. So nje ukuthi ahambe ngisale nengane yakhe la isiswini lami senze ibirthday mina nomyeni wami si celebrate ingane yethu yenza 5 years.
Okay, my sister, because obviously Ndibu is already giving us the eye, or we are out of time, obviously.
Yes.
You know. Did I throw you under the bus? Sorry. Okay, Mara, I just want you to, on that story, ne? The one of the whole polyandry, polygamy combination, how did that end?
How it ended, everything was still okay, and with Ndlunkulu and stuff, when my daughter turned 3 months, then she comes and say, Phumi, I think so ngilise kwanela manje ngifuna ukuthatha umntwana ngiyohlala nomntana eSunward Park. During the week umntana uzoba nami, then ngizomletha kuwe weekend. Stop breastfeeding. Ngathi ayile anyeke yenzeke mama. That one's not going to happen. So that's when me noNdlunkulu sahlukana lapho ukuthi like ucabange kahle ukuthi ukhona umuntu ongazali ingane mayaceda phisane ngayo. I'm not going to do that. So my relationship with Ndlunkulu yaphela nje kanjani.
And the husband?
No, the husband saqhubeka.
Okay.
And then the child, everybody knows ukuthi umntwana ukhona. Remember now, we cannot be really together because we cannot be intimate with him. So he was okay with everything, but now he started the pain of seeing me with another man and being happy, being hater. Then he started doing what? Sleeping carelessly. Now
Going back to that.
making people pregnant, and you will tell them, Mina, I have my wife. Why are you falling pregnant? Because now the girls, even Magabachela, I'm HIV positive. You guys, you know my wife. My wife, she's in Boxback and stuff. Girls will fall pregnant. That's how stupid they are. And
Hey, they're going to come for you. That one, I can't protect you.
I don't, really, that's
must
how
not
it is.
protect
I
you.
mean, the guy is telling you, I'm HIV positive. No, but I've never seen you drinking tablets. Because at this time, begaphuza ama medication from private hospital. So the pills, leleli one, mau private even in the good old days. Begaphuza pills one. So begaphuza ebusuku kuphela. But girls will come.
Okay.
And they fell pregnant.
Okay.
Baba infected. Neingane zabo. You understand? So there were
That's
some
why you're
kids.
saying.
There's some kids after my son. I remember the girl from Tembisa and the one from Uganda. Knowingly, would see madam, she's there, but they fall pregnant. And I was like, hey, guys, Mina, I have my wife. You fall pregnant, angizingeni, but he still took care of abantwana bakhe. So there's a boy Mlandela uhlala Tembisa, and then another one, Baba bayalingana. The other one was a Uganda. Then this girl was at Tembisa. She fell pregnant again 2011. And already your son is infected, right? Then she fall pregnant again.
Maramus, my sister, new technology says the baby can still be protected. Mus.
Do you know people who are ignorant?
Oh, okay. We can't
People
argue
are
that.
so ignorant and nanye kubayenze nix. So fall pregnant, and then I think the baby was Shona, loyo mncane, and then after I think a week, then the mother passed on again. So this one calling me, telling me, Madam, what's happening? And now he's even scared. Ngithi, what have you done? You are reinfecting yourself because God gave you another chance. Ukuthi uphilele labantwana, and when this is what you are doing. And mina ke, I think I'm sort of like my mother kancane. Yabona, they said what amaswati ne inhlamba isithakazelo. So mina will give it to you straight. And yeah, unfortunately the same year he passed away in 2011. But via Angola, then from Angola came to South Africa again. Then he went to Uganda. Minute he got to Uganda, the second day he was admitted to hospital. And he was hospitalized for 2 weeks. And my in-laws never even bothered to tell me. And my husband friend, he's the one who called me to tell me, with Madam, this is the situation. He's been in the hospital for a week. And as a spellela, I think even him, he didn't know. He found out because they were using the same bank. And now every day, the family will force him to sign as a spellela agula. Ugota sign ama checks, so they were busy changing checks. And they tell, but what's happening? These people, they've been coming with ama checks galwanga. We've never seen him for a week, but the family, they are doing this. The brothers, they are coming to this. Said, no, let me find out. When she found out, no, Luanga, she's been admitted in hospital, and he's crying there. He's telling them, Goti, I have my monies. Take me back to South Africa. Take me to Madam. I want Madam. Madam is going to take care of me. I want my son. And they still wanted to suck the money. Yeah, then a friend told the banker, said, okay, next time mababuya, nibachelo ukuthi nifuna ulwanga personally, you're not going to release any monies. So my husband died there alone. Every time I called, they didn't want me to speak to him, but he was busy crying. You want Madam, you want to come to South Africa, you want his son. And I remember telling them, okay, I'm coming. Just tell him, Guti, I forgave him. Whatever the arrangement that I was angry with, I forgave him and I love him. I'm coming. He must just hold on. I'm coming. I already bought my ticket. I'm gonna come. I was supposed to go on the 12th, and then I received the call on the 11th. 3:15 in the morning. Jimmy calls, Guti, Luanga is late.
Sure.
So yeah.
Sure. My condolences. Sis.
Yes.
Okay, we are closing, my sister, and I promise you, we are wrapping up.
So me finding out that, then I called the, Mapike was in Gosanwat Park, Gondlonkolo. Then I called him and he said, Lalelala, umyeni wami ushonile. And in Uganda, when you pass away today, Maushona today, you are buried the following day. There's no mortuaries from hospital straight. We are buried overnight, then you bury you. So I'm going to bury my husband. So I was like, Phumi, I am not asking for permission. I am notifying you. Kuti mina, I am going to bury my husband. Ifela honamo. So I couldn't go with my son, unfortunately, because the passport can be expired. It was on a Sunday, And I think it was a blessing in disguise that the passport expired. Yeah, then I left, went to Uganda. The same day when I left to Uganda, my son was left there. That old man came to the house. Instead of comforting my son, uthatha umntanakhe uyom-introducer emathuneni kumamakhe, leaving the son, the boy that just lost his father. Yena, he chose that day. I think he wanted me to punish me, but he was doing it for the emntwaneni, you understand? So they didn't even want to tell me because I was going to go crazy in that side to see what's really happening. He was crying. They had to call my sister, which in Uganda, if your father or your parent passed away, kumele bakubophe like a cloth ifigene until the father is buried. Then they came. That's what they did to him. And after he was buried, I went with umntanakhe omunye lobekwa South Africa, and bamthatha umntwana. So if I went with my son, also naye bengeke ngimthole because I even missed my flight. Because ngifuna nalingani.
Ha!
Babe bamthathile. To this day, Yoyo, she's still in Uganda.
Ha!
Yeah. But sekakhulile manje una 21, so decision yakhe ukuthi
She wants to stay there.
she can stay there or come back. But we are communicating with the family and we are okay.
Sure. Okay, so the other one, your second husband, you are happy he died because of what he did to
And then then I came back and I told him what he did and stuff like that. It was something that was a hoo-ha and stuff. I was no longer interested. I didn't want anything to do with him. And now even the things that he was doing even before, like he will go and buy things for him, for my daughter and for me, and not buy for my son. I was like, you're not going to do this. I remember when he told me that I'm providing a shelter for your son, you must appreciate that. So unfortunately, I had to give him his lobola money.
Ha!
Yeah. But angitawabuyisela amalobolo ngawabuyisela ke mina lo yamkhulu. But then after that, she stopped taking care of the daughter. Then now she was using umntwana to punish me. Fast forward the story, my family did whatever that they did, ended up in a mental hospital because of my family, but ngiyahlanya. Came back from a mental hospital, being declared that I am not mad. That was 2018. They had to, because now they don't have any powers to fight me. They had to drag that man to fight me. So I went to court. So the court started from 2019. It ended with the death certificate when it died in 2022.
So you rested the day that man died?
I celebrated his death.
Was he also...
That man, he tortured my kids with my family. You know, they dragged my kids to court. They said my daughter was raped. My daughter was never raped. So my daughter at the age of 9 years, they had to check if she was really raped. They said my daughter was raped by my son's friend. And then they said my son raped the sister of this one. Imagine the 14-year-old baba hambisa therapy with the abantwana base Jubilee because of my family. Now they ended up testing both girls because they said my son raped this girl.
Then the other one.
This one raped. So now they wanted us because my husband, that one, he was married, he bought them, said she must open the case just to destroy me. You understand? So,
was he also Ugandan?
No, she was a guy from Soweto, Mapike. So,
okay, no,
that's what they did and stuff. So I really rested. You understand? I'm going to court twice a month from 2019 until
Did he at least leave you with the money?
Who?
You, that
I wanted nothing from him.
Oh, my sister, give it to us.
I wanted nothing from that old man. Me, I will pray for you. And I prayed for him, and he became broke. But even the first wife, Yamshia. You understand?
Okay. In closing, my sister, how did you decide? How did you get to a point where you decided to write the book? Out of all the people and everything that you've been through, you were like, this one is for my mother. How did you get to that point?
how did I get to that point? Oh, I got married again.
Wow. Can I tap into the anointing? Thank you.
That time. So hence my books, they are like a series. Like
Okay.
My Mother Hates Me, A Foreign Widow, 3 Rings Before 40. So I got married 3 times before the age of 40.
I summer well.
So the last marriage was an abusive marriage. That's the one that led me to enter Mrs. Universe South Africa, 2020. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, because the Mrs. Universe South Africa, we are the spokesperson for domestic violence. So I told my story. I shared my story with this abusive marriage. Yeah.
Sure. Okay, but then now going
Then,
to My Mother Hates Me.
so 2021, that's when I decided to, because it was not ending, hey? This thing was not ending. And put in mind that the guy that I married, now the last one that I married, so I guess I dated before, then we broke up. Because,
Is it not the one that you got arrested or the one from the college?
no, not all those ones.
Okay.
Those are Babancane.
Oh,
Those are,
okay.
yeah. So this one is the main one, the surname that I'm using in Sabele. That's the guy. So we dated, and then we broke up because he didn't want my kids. So, Mina, if you don't want my child, I divorce you right now. I don't have time. I give you if you paid lobola, I give it to you. Angnalanga longe. I choose my kids.
When I grow up-
I will never choose you.
When I grow up,
So he
I
didn't
want
want
to be like you.
so he didn't want my kids. We broke up and stuff, but we remained friends. And when my family tricked me to end up in a mental hospital, he was there for my kids, and he knew that I don't want him. And my friend, she was my twin, so him and my friend, they were there for me. And he told my twin, Guti, I want Phumi back. Can you go to Kunmanai? So that one, he proposed to me when I was in a mental hospital. So I knew Guti, my family, they are not going to stop. So I decided to say yes to him, and I wanted to change my surname. Hence, I changed this Mabena to Nsabele because I knew that they were still coming back, and indeed, they came back. So I decided, good, you know what? I think enough, it's enough. So I'm turning 40 this year, 2021. So it's time to write my book
And tell your story.
and tell my story. So my books, they are a series. So I wrote my book.
So how did your mom, your sister, your dad feel about, and your brother feel about the book, especially the one about your mom?
Iqiniso nje. That's the truth. And even after seeing all that, instead of changing, no, they never changed. You know what they did when they found out? Like, bayila bantu laba, like my sister, ne? You will never find her go Facebook igama like awulazi laba abayifihlayo,
private accounts.
but they know everything ngawe, and they check only the bad stuff. So when they found out Guti Phumi made it to top 7 in the Mrs. Universe South Africa, so I'm representing Eguruleni now. Now they go to Sheila B. Now they are she goes to this show, broken relationship. She want to fix things with me. And their intention, as soon as they put her there, she want to destroy me so that South Africa doesn't vote for me. And Sheila B saw through that. Then she was like, they cut a lot of things. So that show, played a week after Mrs. Universe. So, yeah, mama.
Yeah, my sister, tell me something, ne? Because I agree you are saying they're watching us. They're going to be watching this video. Ne?
I am not scared of them.
No. What I want to ask is, what would you say, or how would you feel if they wanted to come and sit here and share their side of the story?
Me and my mom, we shared the story together. And she still doesn't see wrong work.
Okay.
You know, there was even this guy, the psychologist and stuff, they really tried ukhuluma naye. To this date, yena ukuthi uPhumi bekaphethwe adolescence, uPhumi bekangafuna ukulalela, ufuna yonke into. To this date, akayiboni into wrong ayenza. So bayamtshela ukuthi inkinga yilento wayikhuluma emntwaneni when she asked for sanitary pad and you said intanga zakhe ziyahereza, impendulo yiyo eyamlimaza umntwana. Do you acknowledge that? No, I acknowledge. But anyway, we came back together this year. I was like, you know what, abantwana sekunabazukulu abaningi and stuff, let me just try. And so for the first time this year, my kids, after 6 years, since 2018, then my son went, he was studying at Brakpan. So my mom was like, no, magezo mntana azohlala nathi. And my siblings were not happy. Remember, my siblings, they are staying home. Bonke, kugcwele kule andlu lena. So I'm the only one ongekho. And they were not happy with that. So
So you took the child there?
my son,
Yeah, he stayed with you.
no, because magaya is going ufunda e Brakpan, so the taxis from Boksburg to go to Brakpan, it was a chaos nje. So I was like, it's better you get someone ohlala eTsakane, then you take one taxi straight to school. So my mom said, ngiyacela ukuthi eze. Yabona, so begaya magaya esikolweni, and then so my sisters were not happy with that. So just I think they pretend as if they are happy, they are okay with everything, while my sister and my brother, they are gossiping about me. And me, I don't know those things until the day my brother is married. Get birthday girlfriend, like she posts the girlfriend to WhatsApp. So now, uvale mina and my sister and the wife leaving Abashana to see
The girlfriend, the side chick.
the side chick.
Okay.
Yes.
And Abashana, they take screenshots.
Abashana, no, my son didn't even do it. So my sister's child, the one that they trust the most, she's the one who said, Phumi, did you see people's name,
We will
please?
beep them, don't worry.
Please.
Beep the names.
Did you see the thing? That one's WhatsApp. I said, I don't check people's WhatsApp. Mina, I don't check. I only see go what screen status saver. I didn't see that. Said, why? Said, no, go and check. Then I check. I was like, there was just another story and stuff. There's nothing. That means ublokile wena no siswami and stuff. Then she sent me all these things as to mele. Yeah, but please don't tell him because angifuna ukuthi mina indaba zabantu angizingeni. Angizingeni and stuff. So by the time my son come back from work, ngiyambuza ngithi, did you see that one screenshot status uthi ya ngimbonile ngithi let me see. Then I see vele, yay, it's happening, it's nice. But I mind my own business. So on my status I write, you know what, married guys who are cheating, you don't have to do some things like this, you know. I'm just writing about guys, the things that they are doing, how to cheat. So he responds to my messages. And responding to my messages, I ignore him. Then after some time, he keeps on nagging. Then I said, how can you do such a thing? How can you be careless like this? As a married man, Abashana Bako, they are busy watching this, showing their friends, oh, dog, check this. This is my uncle and this is not the wife. Why are you doing such a thing? If you don't want this girl, at least respect her and let her go than to do such things. So from that, you understand how it got to me the following day when now they were exchanging messages. My brother sending the message to my sister saying, everybody knows what he said is, you are a two-face, telling my sister, you are a two-face. I don't know why you don't behave like a bigger sister so that we can respect you. Everyone knows that this person, I'm called a person, this person is crazy. She's so crazy, she doesn't even behave her age. Her brain is like a shoe size. Even now, how can you entertain her? You are busy complaining to me, but you went to her house. You understand? So this one replies to the brother with the VN. I wena, angithi yamazi lo muntu ukuthi akalaleli. Mangimtshela uzobhala ngawe ku WhatsApp. So uyahlanya vele lo muntu lo. Not knowing what she sent me that. Then she sent another one. Now she's making this thing which she want my brother to look bad. Then she doesn't realize good what she did yet. So now after listening, I call my mom agaphendule, I call my dad. Ingane zini kahle kahle zingena ngene. Understand? My dad was like, what's happening? Then she called mom. Mabafika endlini uthi Phumuza, she's very angry. So because I told them straight, I said, you know what, I thought you people you've changed. After 6 years, you still haven't changed. I'm coming tomorrow to fetch my son's clothes because clearly aniga shinji. This thing, exactly what happened in 2018, I see it, it's repeating. You understand? So I'm coming. My sister immediately, she realized because she sent a wrong message. When by the time she goes and deletes, I already sent it to her daughter. Now she's denying everything. Then I tell my parents, you know what? Let me send you this. I sent the VN to my mom and my dad. They listened. They didn't believe it. But it's still, after that, going to the house to tell them, and still my sister, then they started telling me how angry, how they hate me, how they this. Like, they are so bitter, and it's not my fault. I did absolutely nothing. My sister blames me because of her. She sold her house. She's staying in that house. The life, she wishes that my life was her life. So that was that bitterness and angriness that those people, even to this date, they don't change. So
Sure.
I took back my kids. I'm like, you know what, let me and my kids stay away from you guys again, because there's no change here.
And live happily ever after.
Yes.
Like, honestly, you don't have to let people in your life just
No.
because you are blood related.
They are toxic.
I have a feeling, my sister, that the people out there are actually going to be asking a lot of questions that will
Yes.
require us to come back. So I hope you are ready for that. I know my people. There are so many things that I had to leave because of, obviously,
Time.
the time.
Yes.
And also because there's a lot to process with everything that you have shared. So I might have missed a lot of things that people still want to know. I hope that when our producer reaches out to say, my sister, the people want you back, you'll be able to come
Sure.
back. But with what you have shared for today, I just want to thank you so much for sharing this story with us. I think I have never in my entire life had such a movie sitting like this, watching it in real life. But I want to appreciate you, for sharing your story with us, and also, being able to be bold enough to stand for yourself and speak and be standing like this after everything that you've been through. Can you just share where the people can reach you on the socials, and then we'll wrap it up?
Okay, on the socials, on Instagram, I'm Phumi.mabena.
Okay.
And Facebook, Phumzile Mabena Ntshabele. And then the other page is Phumzile Ntshabele, Mrs. Worldwide, South Africa, 2022. On TikTok, I'm who? Grace Mabena Ntshabele.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, my sister, for sharing your story with us. Bazalwan, we are wrapping it up just like that. We will be babazing together there in the comment sections. Please don't come for her, because I'm going to defend her.
I have answers.
You have answers, ne? Also, I must leave you.
I'm that authentic queen.
Okay,
They
no.
know me.
Bazalwan, you can come for her. She'll defend herself. Ne?
I tell the truth like it is.
Ne? Okay. No, thank you so much, my sister, for joining us. I have to wrap it up for now. A big shout out to E2 Hair Studios, a big shout out to Crown Lioness, a big shout out to Virtuous Indoni Lodge, a big shout out to Hydro Quench, last but not least, a big shout out to Send Studio. Thank you so much, guys, for being our partners and just believing in the vision. I love you. God bless you. Mwah.